Ellevest, which is a financial tech company that's specifically designed for women, released its first Women's Financial Health Index and its second annual financial wellness survey yesterday in honor of Financial Wellness Day. That survey found that women surveyed, only 38% felt concerned about market volatility, as opposed to 58% of men. However, women are not feeling good about their financial health right now. For more on this, let's bring in Sallie Krawcheck. She is Ellevest's co-founder and CEO. And Sallie, it's really good to see you this morning. First of all, the headline to take away from this is that women's financial health is worse than it's been in 5 years. What led to that?
It is rough out there. When we started to do this work back here, we said, let's find a comprehensive numerical analytical index that shows what's going on with the financial health of women. We couldn't find one. And so we took a step back and we said, let's pull together something that has some Ellevest specific numbers that only Ellevest, has gathered, such as recurring deposits, such as if women are investing for impact, but broader issues like inflation, which affect all of us and affect women more because women have less wealth. Things like paid parental leave. Things like the gender pay gap. And what we saw is the she session in the pandemic was bad, but with inflation being so tough, with consumer confidence dropping, and with Roe v. Wade being struck down, which is a financial and economic issue for women and their families, it's in pretty tough shape out there right now.
I think one of the stats that really concerned me is that only about 14% of women feel prepared for a recession at this point. And if you look at what's out there on the horizon, I mean, we're watching the markets giving us an indication of what's to come with the economy, Sallie.
Well, I mean, the Fed essentially said we're going to tighten this until we go into a recession. That's what's happening right now. Yeah. The good news about this is they are doing the right things. Women are cutting their spending, but they are keeping their recurring deposits going. And they're not pulling their money out of the markets right now. So to a greater extent than men, they're standing firm. And I have to tell you, at Ellevest, where we've had net inflows every week during this, we keep sending them emails saying, stay the course. And they're like, we know, you told us that already. And so they really are making the right moves. And the other slight good news is versus a year ago when we did the first survey and we said, how important is financial wellness to you? 14% said it was important. So we're like, Today, in order to shore up their full wellness, it is number 2 in terms of what's most important to them. So women are saying financial wellness outranks physical wellness in terms of their overall well-being. So it's been a bit of a wake-up call.
Sallie, you've been doing this a long time. You know the markets very well. Let's talk about that message of staying the course, because there are a lot of people who are really starting to panic a little bit. Goldman Sachs throwing in the towel today. It cut its year-end target for the S&P 500 to 3,600. By the way, they had been at 4,300 before, so for them, this is just kind of throwing in the towel. We're only 150 or 60 points from what they're now calling their year-end target. I guess they are finally agreeing, though, that markets may not go up by the end of the year. If you're telling people to stay the course, is that because you think things are going to get better, or because your solution is always going to be, just as a long-term investor, ride out the rough waters and there may be a lot more to come?
Exactly right. Becky, thanks so much for pointing out how long I've been doing this. But you remember back in the day when I was a baby research analyst, remember we used to say, don't fight the Fed? But then we didn't have to fight the Fed for so long that we forgot you're not supposed to fight the Fed. And in fact, what's happening is the Fed is powerful, and increasing interest rates are, a tough environment. At Ellevest, we are all about investing for the long term. We're all about diversified investment portfolios. We're all about asset allocation. And so stay the course, or even maybe up your investments right now for that, particularly for women, right, who live longer than men. Staying the course is the right thing to do. And what I sometimes remind myself over my glass of wine at night after a tough day in the markets is, absent this market, we've recovered from 100% of bear markets. We've recovered from 100% of recessions. And you don't want to bet against the U.S.